Your body has a hidden 45 to 60-minute window every single morning where one simple habit can instantly flip it from fat storage mode into full fat burning mode. And most people completely miss it or do the exact opposite. You wake up, your stomach feels heavy, your face looks puffy, and by every logical metric you should be primed to burn visceral belly fat after 8 hours of fasting. But here's what almost no one tells you. Within the next hour, you're going to make a series of tiny decisions that will either force your body to burn dangerous organ fat all day long, or slam the storage door shut and tell it to hold on tighter. This isn't about calories or willpower. This is about one master hormone, cortisol, and the precise morning habit that reprograms your entire metabolism the moment your feet hit the floor. The uncomfortable truth is that your visceral belly fat isn't ignoring your efforts because it's stubborn. It's listening to your cortisol levels with laser precision. And right now, the average person is accidentally screaming store fat at it every single morning. Today, I'm revealing the exact morning habit that puts your body into fat-burning mode instantly. It works even if you hate exercise, even if you failed every diet before, even if you're carrying more visceral fat than you want to admit. Because once you understand the biochemistry, willpower becomes irrelevant. Your body finally starts cooperating instead of fighting you. Let me show you exactly why your belly fat is holding on like it's protecting the last lifeboat on a sinking ship. So inside your fat cells lives the enzyme lipoprotein lipase, LPL. The fat storage switch that decides whether incoming energy gets burned in your muscles or locked away in storage. Your visceral fat, the dangerous kind wrapped around your organs, has up to 4 times more cortisol receptors than regular fat. Every time cortisol spikes at the wrong moment in that first hour, those receptors light up and tell your body, emergency mode, store everything. Right after waking, you're in a state of extreme metabolic vulnerability. You've lost nearly a liter of water overnight. Your blood is thicker. Your adrenal glands are running on fumes. Your nervous system is scanning. Is the world safe right now? Send the wrong signals and your LPL enzyme activates. Your belly fat bunker closes, and the decision is made for the next 16 hours. But what if you sent the right signals? What if instead of fighting your body, you gave it the exact morning habit that tells it, burning fat is now safe? That's exactly what this one habit does. It's not motivation. It's not discipline. It's precise biology delivered in the exact window your body is listening most intently. The morning habit I'm giving you is the complete metabolic reset ritual. 5 powerful signals performed in exact order that instantly lower cortisol, stabilize insulin, reset your circadian clock, and force your body into fat-burning mode within minutes. It takes less than 90 minutes total and requires nothing more than things you already have at home. Signal number 1. The Adrenal reset drink that calms your stress system in under 5 minutes. Here's what 99% of people do the second their eyes open. They reach for coffee or nothing at all. Big mistake. Overnight dehydration thickens your blood and triggers an unnecessary cortisol spike before you've even stood up. Your adrenal glands run on minerals, specifically sodium and potassium. When those drop, cortisol floods the system to compensate. The fix is instant and powerful. The moment you wake up, before your feet touch the floor, drink 500 to 600 milliliters of room temperature water, mixed with a generous pinch of high-quality sea salt or pink Himalayan salt and a squeeze of fresh lemon. This adrenal cocktail signals, resources are available. No panic needed. Sodium tells your adrenal glands to stand down. Aldosterone drops, adrenaline drops, and cortisol drops within minutes. The potassium from the lemon gives your liver an extra metabolic nudge. This single drink puts your body into fat-burning mode faster than anything else because it removes the very first stress signal that keeps LPL active in visceral fat cells. People who start with this report their appetite staying calm and their belly feeling lighter within the first week. This isn't placebo. This is measurable cortisol reduction and mineral signaling working in real time. Signal number 2. The sunlight and optic flow walk that sets your master biological clock. Your metabolism is governed by the suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's master clock. When it's out of sync, cortisol stays elevated all day and visceral fat stays locked. The habit requires getting outside within 30 minutes of waking for 8 to 12 minutes of direct natural sunlight on your eyes while doing a slow forward walk. No sunglasses. Even on a cloudy day, you're getting over 10,000 lux, 20 times stronger than indoor lighting. Those photons trigger a healthy cortisol spike that quickly drops, reset your circadian rhythm, and release serotonin that improves sleep tonight. The forward optic flow quiets your amygdala and further lowers stress hormones. This combination instantly tells your body, we are safe and active, giving permission to tap into visceral fat stores instead of guarding them. By the end of week 1, most people notice their energy stays steady, and their midsection feels less heavy because the master clock is finally set correctly. These first 2 signals alone start lowering cortisol and opening the fat-burning window, but the next 3 signals lock it in for the entire day and make the results visible by morning. These first 2 signals alone start lowering cortisol and opening the fat-burning window, but the next 3 signals lock it in for the entire day and make the results visible by morning. Signal number 3. The 90-minute caffeine delay that prevents the afternoon crash and keeps LPL quiet. This is the step most people fight hardest, yet it might be the single biggest lever for instant fat-burning mode. You must wait a full 90 minutes after waking before any caffeine. When you sleep, your brain accumulates adenosine, the molecule that builds sleep pressure. In the first hour after waking, residual adenosine is still clearing. Slam coffee immediately, and caffeine blocks the receptors, giving fake alertness while adenosine piles up behind a dam. Around 2 p.m., the caffeine wears off, the dam breaks, you crash, cortisol spikes again, and your body locks fat back into storage. By waiting 90 minutes, you let adenosine clear naturally. Your natural cortisol awakening response completes its healthy cycle and drops cleanly, and LPL stays quiet in visceral fat cells. When you finally drink your coffee at 8:30 to 9 a.m., it enhances clean energy instead of masking fatigue. No crash, no extra cortisol, no sugar cravings. This single timing adjustment alone can cut daily calorie intake by 30 to 40% without effort because you're no longer fighting biochemical chaos. People who implement this report, their belly stays flatter all day because the body remains in true fat-burning mode instead of oscillating between stress and crash. Signal number 4. The 30-gram protein first meal that shuts down the fat storage switch for the rest of the day. Within the 90-minute window after your sunlight walk, consume at least 30 grams of high-quality complete protein before any carbs. This could be 5 whole eggs, Greek yogurt with added protein, or a chicken breast. At the molecular level, this 30-gram threshold triggers powerful satiety hormones, peptide YY, cholecystokinin, and GLP-1, while keeping insulin low and stable. Leucine, the key amino acid in complete proteins, activates mTOR signaling that tells your body resources are abundant, so it stops breaking down muscle and starts mobilizing visceral fat for energy. Because visceral fat is so sensitive to insulin, this protein-first meal prevents the LPL enzyme from activating in the abdominal cavity. The result is steady energy, zero cravings until lunch, and your body finally tapping into those deep stores instead of storing more. By week 1, most people notice their midsection feels lighter and softer because the morning protein anchor keeps the entire day in fat-burning mode. Signal number 5. The protected attention window that guards your morning biochemistry. The final signal is what you must not do in the first 30 to 45 minutes after waking. Do not touch your phone, check email, or open social media. The instant you scroll, you flood a neurologically vulnerable brain with dopamine mixed with low-level cortisol from notifications and comparisons. That sympathetic activation tells your body the world is already on fire. Lockdown, store fat. By protecting this window, you keep your parasympathetic rest and digest system dominant. Cortisol stays low, insulin remains stable, and your metabolism stays in fat-burning mode. A brain that starts the day proactive stays proactive. This protected attention is the glue that holds all 5 signals together and prevents the morning habit from being undone by modern distractions. Now here's the complete metabolic reset ritual. The single morning habit that puts your body into fat-burning mode instantly. Perform it in exact order every day. 6 a.m. Wake up. Do not touch your phone. 6:01 a.m. Now you drink the Adrenal Reset Cocktail. 500 to 600 milliliters. Room temperature water plus generous pinch of sea salt plus squeeze of fresh lemon. 6:10 a.m. Get outside for 8 to 12 minutes of direct sunlight while doing a slow forward walk with nasal breathing. 6:25 a.m. Return inside. Still no phone. 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. Read, journal, meditate, or breathe. At 90 minutes, have your coffee if desired. 8:30 to 9 a.m. Eat your 30-gram protein first meal. That's it. Less than 90 minutes of deliberate action that reprograms your entire day at the hormonal and enzymatic level. When you make this morning habit non-negotiable, your body switches into fat-burning mode within the first hour and stays there. Cortisol drops instead of spiking. LPL stays quiet. Insulin remains stable. Growth hormone and thyroid hormones function optimally. Most people notice their belly feels lighter and less bloated by day 4 to 5. By day 14, the waist measurement starts dropping measurably. By 30 days, visceral fat is visibly shrinking because you've retrained your metabolism to burn it as fuel instead of storing it. The fat loss becomes effortless, a natural side effect of a body that finally received the correct morning instructions. The supplement, coffee, and fitness industries have sold us the idea that fat burning requires expensive powders, complicated workouts, or forcing ourselves awake with stimulants. They ignore the massive metabolic window that exists every single morning and costs nothing. You now know the truth. You don't need more willpower or more steps. You need one precise morning habit delivered at the exact time your biology is listening most intently. Your body isn't broken. It's not lazy or stubborn. It was simply given the wrong signals every single morning. Starting tomorrow, you get to replace those signals with the metabolic reset ritual and finally watch your body cooperate. If this morning habit that puts your body into fat-burning mode instantly resonated with you and you're tired of morning routines that ignore how your hormones actually work, hit that like button so the algorithm knows to show you more science-based metabolic protocols. Subscribe to the channel. I break down the exact molecular mechanisms behind every habit so you understand exactly why it works. Drop a comment below and tell me which signal you're implementing first tomorrow morning. I read every single comment and reply to as many as I can. Share this video with someone who wakes up bloated, tired, or stuck with stubborn visceral belly fat. Show them the real answer isn't another diet. It's this one morning habit. Your body isn't stuck. It's just been waiting for the right morning code. Starting tomorrow, you finally get to enter it. I'll see you in the next one.